I am Jose Cáceres. I am a biologist. I work in the biodiversity program of National Cajas Park, and here we work with two other institutions. We work with the Zoo of Philadelphia for the United States, and also for Zoo Amaro is a zoo in Cuenca, and we have also technicians from the zoo working here and doing a very well effort to keep the frogs. Okay. Here we have another room. This one is for Iloxalus vertebralis. Is a rocket frog from the poisonous family Dendrobatids. Here we manage already 46 specimens, and here we are trying to make some tests for other kind of risks. That's why we have these different tanks, and all they are recycled, and we try to use our issues to make our better effort. He's Diego Alvarado. He's the technician, one of the technicians that I was told you. He works especially in this room. He's the specialist working in the breeding of Iloxalus vertebralis. Right now he's feeding the animals with this little insects that we breed in Cuenca to avoid some risks if we have an escape here in these different habitats. So these frogs are really tiny. The larger female, adult female, can measure just 3.5 centimeters. Maybe you can hear the singing of a male. This sound is a male. It's really difficult to look these ones in the field, also in these parts, because the colors are really like the plants, also the substrate, and they are, like I told, really tiny. But we can hear me. This is all for this room. We can go to the next one.
Se pequeña, entonces la cápsula, los grillos que comen son igual, tienen que ser pequeños. Bien, ¿cómo se reproduce? Perdón, ¿cómo se reproduce? Tenemos un laboratorio en Cuenca donde reproducimos estos día a día, entonces se les trae del laboratorio igual.
Okay, in these terrariums, Diego daily open a cage and combs the water and cleans all these terrariums, because sometimes it's still here food or also pieces or something, and also these animals need all the time some kinds of water and humidity. So to keep the habitat wet, we use the water that we take from a natural place here, and try to move all the time the water of every one of these bottles with this system. It's making 2 or 3 times a day. All this water we keep them in a system of pipes, and they go to the main tank when we treat the water with bleach, and then we leave them to the main river. We all the time also control the humidity and the temperature for all the lab. That's all.
Species in this.
These animals are come from different places. For example, this one comes from Soldados, that is in the south part of the Cajas National Park, and other ones come from other parts of the park and surroundings, and some ones are breeding already in lab in Quito, because these frogs are really treated. So we have different populations in different places around in 2 labs, here and also in Quito. and we use the different genetic movements to ensure that the frogs will be okay in the next generation. This is the Atelopus nanai room. Here we have 14 specimens of this species. One of the last Atelopus species of the highlands. So here we are breeding these animals. We have here males and females, and we have the first successful experiment in breeding in lab of these animals. We have a clutch. Recently, it comes from last Thursday, 4 days ago. We have a clutch, but we can see because it's hidden downstairs the rocks. Here, this one is a terrarium for breeding. So here we have a couple, a male and a female, and we have our second clutch in this year. Here also we have a male and some females, and we are trying to put them together when the female gets a little bit fat. That shows us that she has eggs. So we have males that are singing, so we have to mate them to put in a breeding terrarium like this one to make to have babies. So right now we're trying to recreate in each terrarium the most like habitat of every one of these animals was collected. So that's why we can find a difference between, for example, in this terrarium with that one. This terrarium is exactly at the habitat that he was collected, and that one with plants also is like the place that they was collected. Also, like every species have their own needs. We have here, for example, in this terrarium, we have water moves all the time because they need a lot of oxygen and different conditions than the other two species to breathe. This system also, the system of these pipes of all the water system is something that we are testing also, and until now it's working really good. Even the building system with this net here inside, it's to avoid that the terrarium is become so much weight, so heavy. So we only use this little part of substrate, and this can help us in the handle. Also, we have like this one all the time a water place to give the better conditions to every animal.